as chaos erupts across the country of Maribel, it's hard to believe this all started from a reaching hand of kindness.
So we have two countries. We'll call them Dorbol and Maribel. And with Maribel being the home country, we'll be showing how this society falls. Maribel is a land of abundance and advanced technology and military. But unfortunately, its cost goes undetected for too long. Maribel has a workforce ever growing older and not enough young people to take their place. But with their abundance of technology, they still thrive through negotiation with the nation of Dorbol. Offering a solution to all of their problems, the nation of Dorbol brings Maribel entertainment through applications, food, production, products beyond their imagination, leaving Maribel in a place of comfort. But little do they know, Dorbol was slowly poisoning the supply chain to weaken the population of Maribel.
Alright, so here's the plan. We'll slowly make them reliant on us, and then we will add slight bits of poison to the food that will make them weaker mentally, physically, and energetically.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Incoming a production of all new social apps from the homeland of Maribel, the masses take them on with joy, and slowly these apps turn from a social connection between friends and family into apps of fame production and the chase for fame, glory, and clout. The nation of Dorbol takes notice of this new front and horizon and designs an app to be as addicting as possible, quickly gaining half the population of Maribel's attention.
As it seems to be, there's no social media apps they be getting these people very hooked. So I think in order to do a little bit more damage, we should create an app and we'll get them hooked and push them towards where we want them to be. It has been proven that this works.
The country of Maribel slowly shifts as a collective towards wherever Dorbol desires. Dorbol controls what the people see and pushes degeneracy, selfishness, and victimhood. And as time pushes on, Dorbol slowly turns up the intensity.
Now we just need to get the people to believe that the other people are out to get them in their own country. We need to make them think each other are the enemy, or their minds already weakened. It should not be too hard to convince them that the other people in their life are the ones doing it to them.
The people of Maribel see a decrease in their mental and physical well-being, and they become self-destructive in a certain sense. Maribel starts to see the failing of families and relationships. The inflated sense of self-worth leads to no sacrifice for a better future. While those extremist groups are being created through algorithmic pushes, Maribel tries to use their technology by creating medicine to fix the mentally unwell society.
In our country, there seems to be a problem with the mental health of everyone. We need to come up with solutions, people. And I don't know what the problem is, but we need to figure out how to solve this.
What if we just give them a medication that they can take every day and buy every month?
I like the idea, though. What's in it for us?
We'll give you as much money as you needed to get reelected. We'll keep on funding you endlessly until it happens.
It's a fair reason. Alright, get to it and get that product out.
And while it makes some docile, others fall in deeper. Mass crime increases, empathy goes down. The extremists of Maribel plan mass attacks on the public. And this creates a fear of the future life of Maribel, making the citizens of Maribel worried to have children in an uncertain country. Riots break out, major cities are burning down at the hands of its own citizens. The citizens don't like their own country, and eventually the population issue develops more.
Hey, I was thinking maybe we should have a kid here soon. I think that'd be a good adventure for us.
Darling, you gotta realize, we might be homeless here soon. You know, the world's kinda going to shit. The nation of Dorbol increases their prices for production, which leads to an inflation in price in the homeland of Maribel. The cost of living crisis leads to blue-collar class people not being able to afford living. Suddenly homelessness increases, starvation and crime also goes through the roof. And as they make a cost of living crisis in Maribel, They used their highly influential app to create political divisions between the loopers and the stoopers.
My fellow citizens, we must not be worried for what our country has going on. We must be worried about what's going on in other countries. We require resources, and we must look elsewhere for them, because we do not want to destroy our own land.
And after that event, civil war breaks out in between the two political parties of Maribel. Mass casualties are seen on both sides, and the destruction of the glory days of Maribel are in sight. As the war tapers off and signs of a new republic under the loopers start to show, there was something else going on under the scenes. The nation of Dorbol was preparing for a war of their own.
With Maribel in shambles, this is our time to make our strike. They are probably desperate for supplies, so let's send them a whole bunch of rations, but poison them to the extent that it'll take them out. The production's looking good.
Dorban's first strike advantage was brutal. As the first news breaks out of the poisoned rations come out, Dorbol launches missiles, taking out every airport runway across the nation, disabling any chance of aerial defense. So the nation of Dorbol launches a siege from every point, and within the nation of Maribel being already in shambles from the Civil War, their allies are apprehensive to get involved against a powerhouse like Dorbol. The remaining citizens of Maribel get pushed back city to city, slowly losing ground until they finally reach the capital of Lorbis.
They will be backed up to Lorbis. It's time to send everything we have in. And it means it's Mega Dorbol time.
The final battle of Lorbis wasn't very long at all. They were already so weakened from the previous years of hardship, and at that point, the final battle went a little bit like this.
I'm out of bullets! I'm out of bullets! No, Dorbis, don't do it! Remember me.
And as the flag of Dorbol is raised at the capital, it signifies the fall of a society and the expansion of another. And so, if you're looking for another video to watch, feel free to click this one right here.